Now fast-rising Nigerian coach Ayere Sylvester is set to take the world by storm as he begins life as a coach in Dubai. Coach Ayere Sylvester made the switch to Dubai after a final spell in Nigeria as head of opposition analysis for NLO side Bagada FC.
He is the creator of the proactive protagonist tactics, which he is famously known for.
Coach Ayere Sylvester was formerly the head coach of Freiburger Football Academy, Ranieri FC, Ranieri Ladies and Oasis Ladies FC. Coach Ayere Sylvester has been appointed as head coach of the under-13 side of United FC in Dubai and also as an assistant coach of newly promoted second division side Fleetwood FC.
My name is Coach Ayere Sylvester.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on This display. Is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be.
If you go to Ahmadu University today and you tell someone that an economic graduate that got a second-class high honors, dropping his certificate to chase football, you might think that person is crazy. Not because of the certificate, but the process of attaining an economic certificate from that university takes a lot. It takes a lot of sleepless nights, burning of candles.
I love football so much. I love football so much. It has always been my dream to be a professional footballer. I'm very good. I'm not bragging about that. I'm very, very good. I've won a lot of personal awards, captain. Anything I play, I've always been the captain. And also, most times, I'm always the best player in that team. So that part I was good in it. So that actually make my dad to always believe anything that I have to do with football. But they gave me a condition that before they will give me full support, I need to secure my future because they make me to understand that this is Nigeria. In as much you want to follow your passion, you must safeguard your future first, which is you must go to school. So I did my part of going to school. Then during the end of my youth service, that was 2015, my dad called me that I'm going to put money in your account, which is 400,000 naira, that you should do what you want to do with it. Towards the end of my youth service, I made a few contacts, and I was able to get a contact there in Kaduna. Someone introduced me to an agent. So that's where this whole journey started from. So after the youth service, I went to this man's office. The man's name is Mr. Joe, based in Kaduna. Then, as at that time, I was the cover of Pepsi Football Academy, that is worldwide. So then I think I was the captain of the northern region. So he gave me a list of countries. I said, I don't want to go to any big Europe country. Let me go to a small country where I know I can easily make headline. So I picked Georgia, and we agreed for $1,000 exclusive flight. So the agreement was I should give him half of the payment, which is $500, right? We made the payment around October, and they promised us 3 months, everything will be ready. That is, by December, I should be out of Nigeria. So along the line, by December, the day they gave us came, we didn't see anything. All of a sudden, they just came up like Ebola. That was the Ebola period. So it was easy for them to convince us using Ebola that at this point, Nigeria is under blacklist of country not allowed to enter Europe.
It's fascinating while speaking to Coach Ayere Sylvester of Freiburger Vig just before kick-off. He calls his philosophy proactive protagonist. Here's the chance. Joshua could connect Ndubisi. Ball taking goal by Ndubisi Bar, and a celebration to accompany. And truly his philosophy, proactive protagonist made manifest. There should be smiles on the face of Coach Ayere Sylvester now.
We had Coach Ayere. He was recounting his pains, how things went from him wanting to be a footballer. Some fake agent took him to go and dump him in Tunisia. He went from being a footballer to a teacher, sleeping, being homeless, and then coming back and deciding I want to be a coach. Went to NIS. I came out. A lot of people have doubt about him. I remember when we put out that interview, we got more negative comments than positive. Because one, Nigerians are not used to people saying they are good at what they do, saying that they are passionate about what they do. Nigerians would applaud somebody from the abroad who's doing that, but once a Nigerian is doing it, there's a problem. Everybody was against him, but then his stock is gone.
Ayere fell into the wrong hands of fake agents and was scammed of a lot of money. He was trafficked to Tunisia and left there to rot. Upon return to Nigeria, tragedy struck.
Along the line, one of my elder sister got missing. She got missing. So at that time, the whole stress was the pressure of my dad, my mom, and everything. So at that point, I don't want to quit because we've spent so much money. So to even think that, okay, if I finally get to even say if I finally get to play, where's my sister to watch? So the whole thought was too much. I just have to pretend that nothing ever happened. Till today, this is the first time I'm actually telling myself the truth that she's missing. So I just have to, I've been living in pretense for the past 4 years that, okay, my sister is around. Maybe I will just say I said, boss, big sister. But this is the first time I'm telling myself the truth. I have not seen my sister for the past 4 years. I just have to focus on getting all this thing done. Sorry, I need to give me a break. At the same time, my sister got missing, police search, BP was rising. So the whole thing was too much. Like, okay, my kind of personality, I don't think of negative things. Once something is going to, I keep thinking, how do I make this thing work? How do I make it?
Ayere pushes himself, like he projects himself. Now, some people might see it as, why does this guy always brag? He's not bragging about himself. He's marketing his value. That's what I realized. And that's what all of us in our WhatsApp group realized. And all of us now joined the bandwagon of, you know what, we need to push our guy now. Let's accept this is what he has chosen.
See your hole like this. See your like this, like this. So all this space now your space. Take care of this space. Press high, attack high. Let's try to play high press. If you can play high press, you're not going to suffer. When you get ball, big attack. See, they selfish, fed, hungry. Less dribble, more shooting.
Well, the whole thing started from Tunisia. In the quest to become a professional footballer, I discovered that the road to professional football is way too difficult, and I don't want to be a frustrated footballer. So I quickly switched to coaching, and I know I can't make any impact in Tunisia because I don't speak French, I don't have the qualifications. So the best is to, it sounds stupid, you going back to your country. I said, no, you know what, I need to go create foundation in my country. I need to go back to my country and kickstart this coaching career. So I went back to Kaduna, and I said, okay, you know what, I'm going to coaching, and that's how I can start my coaching in Kaduna. And within 1 year, I've conquered Kaduna. I was hungry for more. Coach Ayere is always hungry. I'm never satisfied. I'm not the kind of coach who is not scared to conquer new territory. I love to dominate. I love to dominate. So I need to go to a bigger territory. And I look, okay, Port Harcourt, Lagos, which is bigger? It's Lagos. Everything happened in Lagos. So I knew it was going to be tough. I knew it's going to be stressful. It's going to be hectic. But as my name, based on the story, I was told that people who bear Sylvester are survivalists. So I'm a survivor. I survive. Normally, I work with a roadmap. I don't just walk blindly. I sit down. I create a map. Okay, how do I penetrate Lagos? So the best way for me to penetrate Lagos was to go to NIS. Because NIS will give me accommodation. I know I paid for 2 years. So I have 2 years to establish myself in Lagos. So that's how I penetrated Lagos, start my coaching career at NIS. So as I was doing my NIS, I was coaching for free. I was coaching Freiburg for free. I was coaching Ranieri for free, just to establish myself, create contact. I've coached 2 years, 3 years in Lagos. I've won trophies. I'm so popular, but I'm not making a living. I worked in Lagos for a year. I didn't get money, no payment, nothing, with insult on top. Oh, there are a few times I was depressed, obviously, very well. I cried. I cried a lot, not because of because I knew I can make money. I knew I have the certificate to do something else that will earn me money, but this is what I want to do, but I wasn't getting money from it. There are times I didn't pay my house rent for 2 years. There are times I had to just resort to only cooking beans because it was cheap. I can eat beans for 6 months, non-stop, every day beans. I thank God I love beans, so it makes the whole equation balance. There's nothing to prove again in Lagos. Like, there's nothing. 2 years unbeaten. I got tired of coaching the male team. I need because I'm always hungry. I switched to female team and I conquered it in less than a year. The players I trained are playing. They are playing one of the best teams. Just 1 year, I have 5 players move out of Nigeria. What do you want? That's why I pick up a new job with Bagada FC as club analyst, so where I get to analyze opponents. And I kind of liked it because the few times I did that job, I think 2 months, we only lost 2 games, I think, 2 to 3 games. Now I need to conquer the global scene.
The Ayere's Dubai story that we're talking about today started more than 8 months ago. He told me, listen, bro, I think I've conquered Kaduna. I think I've conquered Lagos. I am hungry for more. That's what he said. And, that's why I said, if you listen to Ayere all the time, if you follow him over a long period of time, you get to understand a broader part of his personality every time. I began to sense this hunger from him. And he said he's not joking. He says, you know what, now I want to move to Dubai. I want to come into coaching to Dubai. I said, okay, that's interesting. But first of all, we need to get you your visas and everything.
So I just sent it, okay, guy, Jonathan, I am ready. I want to move to Dubai. This is what I want to achieve in 2022. So first, I applied for the visa, stuff like that. And I don't have money to finance the whole thing, like over 800K. So I spoke to my friend, Emmanuel Ajani. I call him G Millionaire right from time. When it was time for me to apply, he sent me the money. Okay, he sent me 80% of the money, I completed the rest. So that's why I applied for the visa.
Now, the next thing I did was I started searching for an opportunity for him. I didn't want him to come to the town, spend 3 months, his visa is over, and he has to go back to Nigeria. And the moment I sensed an opportunity, I related the opportunity to him. I said, listen, you can come in, start gradually in this coaching field, coaching academy players, and let's see where it goes. So I had a colleague. I spoke to the colleague about him. I told him, don't worry. I gave my word for him. I said, I've known this guy. He has the passion. He has the vision. I can assure you, you would see the impact he'll make. I really one of the first people that on the day he arrived to Dubai, that same day he went to work.
The initial plan was for me to just come for 2 days. Support the coach that maybe he only worked 3 times. He doesn't come Tuesday and Thursday. So that was the initial plan. So after one session, he asked, can you work for 5 days? I said, why am I here? I can work for 8 days inside 7 days if you want me to. I want you to come to Kent and Brighton.
And that same day, my colleague gave me very good feedback about him. He's like, wow, that in the whole of that coaching center, they have not seen a coach with so much passion like him. And it really made me happy.
And from there, after the Monday, Tuesday session, I'm like, do you know what? Can you work with us in Fleetwood? I was like Fleetwood. Oh, we didn't tell you. United and Fleetwood are kind of connected. She's the head coach of Fleetwood. I need you there. Like, I need you to be on board. Like, So the whole thing just happened within 1 week. The whole United, Fleetwood, and we are here.
One more ball to go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Coach Ayere came and I felt the impact, especially on me, because we spend a lot of time together on and off the pitch. I always ask him for tips and how I can get better, how I can improve my game. Obviously, he's seen some of my games and he's also managed to think like what my weakness and what my strengths are. So I love the one-on-one sessions with Coach Ayere, especially in the heat. He's always killing me, always motivating me and always pushing me to give 100%.
Because what I always crave for is a healthy environment, because I know I got the potential. I know I'm detailed. I'm a tactical coach. I have a tactical mindset, but I needed a healthy environment. I needed where because I love compliments. I love when people tell you, Ayere, yes, good job. I love it. It's like an adrenaline, it's like a cocaine that you keep going. But this is something that Nigeria is not good at.
Everything came up good for him because he pursued what he loved with all his heart. And I think it taught me a lesson in life, particularly that, when you chase what you want passionately, it's going to yield results for you somehow. There are people who, they are one leg in, one leg out, kind of confused. But if there's anything I know about Ayere that I can speak about him today, is he has always known what he wanted and pursued it, irrespective of people's opinions, people's perspectives.
So that this is how the whole Coach Ayere from Kaduna, Lagos, now we're in Dubai, try to conquer Dubai. You guys say 5 years, but my target is actually 3 years. So hopefully we'll be good.
Coach Ayere is a fantastic coach. So I'm one of the owners of United FC. We've got Coach Ayere in with us because he's absolutely unbelievable. He cares about all the boys. His coaching style is very inclusive for everybody.
He's a fantastic coach. He shows a lot of passion. Shows a lot of dedication towards the individual player. He knows he's got extremely good knowledge in the game, tactically.
Coach Ayere is one of the best when it comes to coaching players. I've learned so many things from Coach Ayere, and that's what keeps me going.
He trains us with our passing, shooting, dribbling, everything you could possibly think of. His personality is amazing. He's an amazing coach.
Coach Ayere made me who I am today. Made me a solid rock in the middle.
He's such an amazing character on the touchline, dishing out instruction.
Coach Ayere is a really good coach. He's very technical, and he really taught me a lot in the past season when he came in first.
It keeps me focused. Like whenever I'm trying to start it, keep me focused.
I think Coach Ayere is the best coach ever because he gives us such hard training and it's made me so much better as a football player.
I find him very dedicated. He's working with the kids, the training, he's working on their fitness. He really appreciates his coaching.
He's quite enthusiastic and he's always encouraging his players to the best of their ability. He's relentless.
His ability to inspire people, push people to bring out the best in them. I think that what makes him a very special coach.
And what I really like about Coach Ayere is how much he pushes us and how hard working he is and how much fitness he does. But I just love him so much, and his personality is brilliant, and he's always there to help us improve and get those results that we need on the big Sunday.
Coach Ayere Sylvester training is never a boring training. It's a training where you come to learn, not just learn, you learn with fun.
Trying to embrace everybody together, trying to embrace us together as a team, and also embrace us individually is top notch.
Most of the things he teach me back then in Nigeria, most of the drill I did, and I came to Europe, I saw it. And before I came to Europe, he gave me some personal training and everything.
Coach Ayere is very good. He's hard on us, but in a good way. He makes us work a lot, and I think he's made us work harder.
His man management is not just about the game alone. He's very good in man management, very good in talking to his player one-on-one, making sure you're emotionally stable to do the work.
He's by far one of the best coaches you can ever find in Nigeria and in Africa at large. He played a huge part in my success story of being in football. Half of what I am today is as a result of how he was able to impact in my life.
Coach Ayere is very confident about himself. He can go anywhere in the world and be successful because he has this ability and the zeal to work.
I see a man who is very ambitious. I see a man who is dedicated. I see a man with a lot of passion.
He's a very, very talented coach. And for me, he's one of the best that I've seen working with his age group.
Coach Coach Ayere is the best coach ever. He's the best.